Hello, Terrell here, back with Evolution Movement. So, as you've seen before, I've created Evolution Movement because I wanted to bring people in the neighborhood together with different small businesses and nonprofits. So, I'm just highlighting a few that I've enjoyed, and I know the holiday season is coming, so this is the perfect time to highlight these small businesses and nonprofits. So, today I'm here with Chef Extraordinaire, one of the co-founders of Safe House. Nicey, how you doing?
Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Greetings.
All right. So let us know a little bit like your background, what you do, and then we'll get into like some of the stuff that you have coming up.
I'm a jack of all trades, so I cook. I'm a mom. I'm an entrepreneur. And I'm a host at Safe House. Also, I host and do two podcasts. One being Adulting Without Instructions, and a new formal one called The Fupa Report.
Dope, dope. So tell us like where you're from, like your background, like how what got you into like the cooking and wanting to do like the safe house and all that stuff.
Surprisingly, I fell right back into cooking because I went to cooking high school. So I'm Hispanic, Puerto Rican, full blooded. And if anybody knows about being Hispanic, everyone in the family has a job to cook. So I grew up around people who were cooking constantly in and out the kitchen. I'm actually cooking at the moment. And just basically, I fell in love with food at a very early age, waking up and making my own fried egg. And I'm like, oh, this is simple. And since then, I had like the cooking bug, but I got back into cooking, working at a place called West Elm, and that's where Red Velvet Fried Chicken was born at.
Oh,
And
nice.
when I made that, I was like, oh, my love for cooking reunited, and it's made me want to go back and constantly do it over and over and over again, reinventing the wheel.
Nice, that's dope. So, what got you into like this doing like the safe house? I've actually been to the safe house a couple of events that you guys had, and I mean, I love the fact that it's a lot of different things going on. You'll get into that, but it's like I like the fact that it's not just a pop up for different local small businesses, but it's a place where people could actually like you know like release some stress, like they could talk about their feelings. It's like a open mic type of event too as well. So like people will be able to do like spoken word, all that stuff. So that part I do love about Safe House.
Safe House came about with me and a friend of mine named BQ, and we kept bugging Busy about doing mental health events because he was doing a lot of the support the entrepreneur events.
Hmm.
And he finally said, let's just do it. I'm like, okay. So I was a little hesitant because, I consistently asking someone over and over and over again to
Hmm.
do something. It was just a little mind boggling that he agreed to do it. So the official first Safe House was back in December of 2021. And it was amazing. I met and was able to feel the healing happening. You could feel the hearts being opened right then and there. And then it was just a continual uphill roller coaster where we're not only healing, but you have people talking about being able to being understood and making this a part of their monthly regimen and coming and entrepreneurs being able to flourish and try out products and having the open mic, having people come in and say their art and just hearing the constant I love coming to Safe House, I love coming to Safe House. So it made me feel at a stillness, at a hole that I wanted to leave some type of legacy in this world that did not can be with my children. I wanted to leave a lasting legacy for me. So knowing that um, mental health means something a lot to me because not only have I suffered from my own mental health problems, you know, I've encountered a number of people who have not had the ability just to be able to be heard. And a small story is a young lady. I live over here in Fort Greene, Brooklyn. A young lady was sitting at the edge of the BQE. So when something doesn't seem right, I'll go over there and check it, and I just see her sitting there crying, 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 crying. And I'm like, yo, you all right? You okay? I'm talking to her, and I'm like, listen, you're loved. People care about you. Take my number. And if you need someone to talk, talk. And she's like, you don't understand. And I'm like, no one needs to understand what you're going through to get a hug and tell you that you're loved. So, short story short, about 2 weeks later, the young lady hits me up in text message, and she was like, "You don't understand that I was ready to take my life that day, and
Wow.
God, God put you in that place to talk to me. I was ready to quit. I just got dropped out of culinary school, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was about to lose my apartment, and I didn't want to move back in with my parents. And I was sitting under the BQE for 5 hours, contemplating ending my life. And you coming there to speak to me made me not only feel loved, but know that there's a reason for my life." And I was like, that took me back because that's just something normally that I do. Everyone deserves love, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves a chance of feeling love and having love and being understood and not sitting over here and not only not being misinterpreted, but like being heard. And we should do that. And there's a lot of things that have happened in not only our lives, but in other people's lives where we reflect to having adult temper tantrums and we're all hurt kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you have to revert back to thinking what in this person's childhood has destroyed them to the point now that they're bleeding on other people because they haven't been able to heal their wounds.
Very true. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you. I mean, as I said, I've gone to the safe house a couple times. I've actually started. I actually learned about you guys. I was invited by Coach D. Shout out to Coach D. And I mean, when Coach D invites you somewhere, I make sure I try to go. I mean, I've learned a lot from Coach D about like, especially mental health, especially these last few years. I mean, we've all gone through a lot of stuff, and I've learned a lot from Coach D about like mental health and seeing it in a space like that where it's a lot of people coming together and they're open to sharing how they feel. I commend everyone that's involved in that because it's tough and it's something that made me gravitate, and that's why I wanted to bring you on because I know that you have one coming up very soon,
Yes,
and
it's
I
December
wanted
3rd.
exactly. So December 3rd, yeah, and I want other people just to experience it because it's more than just a pop up. I mean, it's obviously you do get to network, you do get to see a lot of different other small businesses and everything too as well. But it's a little bit more than that. It's a little bit more. It's a experience. It's hard to talk about. It's something that you would have to experience, and I wish more people are able to experience that.
Yes, and we welcome all shapes of life because it's not just in our community, but a lot of people, what I've been noticing, and shout out to my sister Coach D, what I've been noticing is that a lot of people in different cultures and backgrounds, their pain is all the same pain, just in different aspects.
Mm.
Where sit over here and talk about not only what they're going through, but to get to that journey. And that's something that I did learn from Coach C, I did learn from Dizzy, and I did learn from Janelle, is staying the most authentic, true self person that you are. No one can sit here and defy your journey. No one can sit here and sit over here and say they made you or did this or did that. No, this is your journey. So you have to be able to start it and live life authentically. You don't know when you're going to go. That's how crazy life is. People are here today and literally gone within the hour, So being a part of Safe House and having the ability to start safe house is something that I want to offer in all communities, and I'm hoping to branch out pretty soon once we work everything where I need to be. You know,
Nice. So yeah. Let us know about like the next one that's coming up. I know you said December 3rd is the next one.
yes, December 3rd is going to be the next one. We're having a toy drive, so we're recommending that everyone bring a toy for a child in need, and we're trying to do the last safe house of the year, give you coping mechanisms of getting through the holidays and being around family, because it's a very stressful time of year. A lot of people can't go out of town, so they're stuck with people they don't want to be stuck with, or a lot of people only see their family at that time of year. So we're bringing a lot of resources in for this one, and we're asking for resources so we can help those families who are unable to celebrate the holiday like they would like to.
All right, perfect. Yeah, and you also you do one safe house every month too as well. So it's
Yes,
every month too as well.
yes. So
And
December 3rd.
so this yep, December 3rd toy drive. So if you do show up, make sure try to bring a gift. Also, so just let us know about what you do. Like I know that you do you're a chef, so like with your Instagram and where people can find you.
Oh, I have a lot of Instagrams, but my main one is Brooklyn Kitchen Beast. That is my cooking page. Also, you can contact me if you want to be a part of Safe House. Safe House do have a Instagram page, and that's Safe House ___ dot. And I have a personal page where I've been working out because I am involved in Twitch and a couple of other things. So that is Tired Mom of Two, and I'm just basically giving free therapy out because I'm a fake therapist. And I cook, and my claim to fame is Red Velvet Fried Chicken. I'm trying to get that more commercialized and bring food and therapy together, because you always remember when you have a good plate of food. You're always going to remember when you have a bad plate of food, you know.
That's true.
So I'm trying to bring both of those worlds together, where it's not like in a nutritionist type of form, but just like a form of learning how to do something with the person that you're having a difficulty with. So I can teach you how to cook something while making sure you learn something about that person.
So yeah, I mean, you can also follow us at Evolution Movement, Evolution Movement Instagram. We also have a website where you can subscribe. We'll have a bunch of different events like this one on our calendar, so you can check out a bunch of different local events. You can find me, Terrell, at ITA Movement. I do fitness, so you can check me out. And we have a bunch of different events that we're coming up with too as well. And thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. That was great. And
No
make sure you check
problem.
out Safe House December 3rd.
Yes, December 3rd, we are back at it. And just come out and feel the vibe, feel the healing. Because if you're not, you need to heal. And that's my recommendation for everybody. We've all faced some type of trauma in our life, and we need to not only heal from it, but understand that there are people out there that are willing to hear your story, because your testimony can save a life.
I agree. I agree. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And like that, we out of here.